Hello everyone, for today's video I have a synergy themed moveset. Now this is basically I guess a continuation to some extent, or maybe just some sort of part 2 or something like that to one of my previous movesets, which was the trash moveset, because the idea behind this one is to use attacks that work well with each other or for my strategy. So leave those moveset theme suggestions in the comments. The best ones will be used for future videos. This moveset, gone over it real quick: 4 supers, sudden death beam, instant transmission, super god fist and reverse launcher, spirit ball and super key explosion as my 2 ultimates, potential unleashed as my transformation, and hyper movement as my evasive. So real quick, the reason why I went for hyper movement, I mean 2 reasons. Firstly, it's my goal to evasive, you guys know that. Plus, if you use hyper movement after using a specific basic attack, in this case the swing kick, there are more, but you know, swing kick is what I'm going to be using yeah, for the most part, then you will stay in the previous animation, but you'll still go for your evasive. It's very inefficient, but it looks quite cool, so that's why I went for it. Yeah, I just think it works with that swing kick. 2 ultimates, spirit ball and super key explosion, because I'm thinking, well, I wasn't too sure I want to pick, so I went for those 2, thinking, well, if I have to go for a stamina reset, I can use either of those 2 attacks to create a bit of time. You know, with spirit ball, if it connects, it'll force my opponent to use an evasive if they want to try and attack me before my stamina recovers. And super key explosion, just for the shield it grants you. Quickly, 4 supers, like I've already mentioned. Instant transmission with super god fist, self-explanatory. Go for instant transmission, then go for super god fist. It's quite popular online. And sudden death beam and reverse launch, because if I can go for sudden death beam and it's successful and I teleport behind my opponents and hit them with the key attack, I can then go for reverse launcher to follow up and just continue the sudden death beam to some extent. I know this was quite a long intro, but I just thought it was necessary for this video to explain why I picked these attacks. I do know there's more attacks I could pick, or other attacks rather. So that being said, let's finally get into the fights for this video. And going into the first fight for this video, my first opponent is running Special Beam Cannon, and I believe there's Kaioken times 20, or the, you know, Kaioken Kamehameha times 20. I believe it's just the first fight which have limitations on. I believe this is a rank battle, I'm not too sure. But right there, I went for the swing kick, then I went for hyper movement, and like, that's, you know, what I meant. I do go for it again later, I think, in like another fight. But I went for instant transmission, and I tried to hit him with super god fist. It didn't work, but I did get a perfect block off there, so you know, I recovered a bar of keys. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm thinking, well, if he goes for Special Beam Cannon, of course I can't block it, but with the Kaioken Kamehameha times 20, you can like perfect block the first hit that I know of. So here I went for the well, I did try and go for sudden death beam. It didn't work. Well, you know, I teleported behind it, but it didn't hit me. I did try and go for reverse launcher. If you watch carefully, yeah, again, like, it hit me, so I cancelled it out. I go for spirit ball there. So I was thinking, well, I was pretty sure that his that his stamina. Well, I was pretty sure that his stamina would recover by the time, you know, while he was still in the spirit ball. So I was thinking, well, maybe if we can go for it now, you know, I can like pressure him into using an evasive when he doesn't really need to use one. But when he's when he went for Super Saiyan 3, I perfectly blocked it. They broke his guard, and like right now, he can't do anything. I was kind of thinking right now he'd go for an ultimate. So I was kind of just setting up for it, so if he did go for it, I could go for like the homing dash and I'll break his guard again. So yeah, I got the swing kick there. He used his evasive, he went for Kaioken times 20, I perfect got the first hit. I think, yeah, I got for hyper movement. Does that break his guard? No, it doesn't, but he vanishes there, so I thought, you know what, let's go for super key explosion. That does just enough damage to finish him off. So yeah, you know, quite a, you know, I guess like a tame to some extent first fight, but you know, it's just to get into it. Go to the next fight before this video. Okay, so this was really fun. So this guy is running. At the time, I didn't notice this, but well, I mean, I knew he was running Serious Bomb, but I thought he was running a different ultimate to times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha, and I thought he was just running the normal super attack version. But watching it back, he's not. Well, you know, for the first fight, so I thought right now he was just running, you know, the normal super version of Big Bang Kamehameha and not times 100. So okay, right now he's got 5 bars of key. And I think he goes for it. No, he goes for Super Saiyan 3. I almost perfect blocked it, but almost isn't good enough. So yeah, this is a plan match with limitations off, hence the 15-minute timer. He goes for times 100 there, and I thought it was I thought it was just the super version, like just the normal super attack version. So he locked off, so I endured essentially, like, I'd say 90-95% of it, because you know, I turned around as I vanished. So that was great. I was thinking, oh, you gotta be kidding me, you have to be kidding me. So I went for Spirit Ball here. That made him use his evasive, so I think, okay, that's okay. You know, it's, you know, I made him use an evasive after his stamina recovered, so at least I've got that going for me. I've always got max key. I think I might go for, no, that was close. He went for God Destruction's Anger, and I went for Sudden Death Beam, thinking he may rush into me, but no, he went for the God Destruction's Anger. So I mean, it's like a good call because I countered it. He went for a square stamina break there. I'll go for stamina reset. I'll go for super key explosion, thinking, well, I didn't really see him go for the homing dash. So yeah, he's gonna cancel the attack to me anyway because I didn't have like super armor, or like my stamina wouldn't have tanked it. So I figured, okay, good game, like you really got me there. So I was thinking, okay, I'll give him a rematch, and I was wondering, well, I wonder if he's going to go for it again, like the times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha locked off, because I fell for it last time. And, like, let's be fair, I fell for it, like I got baited really hard, so that's what I'm looking out for here. And if he does go for it, I can, go for more evasive if I need to. Maybe the homing dash, or just, try and break his guard if I see he can go for it early enough, and I'm close to him. There he perfect blocked and went for a stamina break, but I blocked in time, and because I did block, I went for my own stamina break. So I'm thinking, okay, but I'm going to do enough damage on him now, so he's got like, what, 5 bars of key, so he'll be able to go for Super Saiyan 3 if he wants to when his stamina recovers. Go for Super God Fist into Transmission, and then Psycho, or Reverse Launcher, whatever. So now, like Super Saiyan 3, so I'm thinking, will we go for another times 100? Yeah, he does right here, so like I'm miles away. I do decide to play a bit safe and just like stay away. I go for a Psycho Launcher. The second hit him, so that's great. Brock's got again here. I think this may be game there for this fight. I do give him a rematch because I do win this fight, so I want to give him like a rematch to see who wins best out of 3. Yeah, I go for the Into Transmission and Super God Fist there. Such a nice combo, it's really nasty. Went for some Death Beam and then a Reverse Launcher. Tried a perfect block there, didn't work as you just saw. I go for my evasive in a moment, yeah, right here. I don't know why I went for it, I really don't, because even if that hit him, it wouldn't have done enough damage to defeat him. And I mean, like, I may want to go, well, I may want to go for a stamina reset, but given I've got just over 5 bars of stamina when I've got max stamina, there just wasn't any point, so I don't know why I went for it there. But yeah, like I've got a good lead over him. I've got more health key and stamina. Well, now he's got more stamina than me, but it's not going to matter because I went for the super key explosion. And again, I think like the first fight, it did enough damage to finish him off. So going to the tiebreaker against this guy, because this is 1-1 so far. I think it's the same preset. So I think, well, is he going to go for? What is he going to attempt another locked off times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha? I'm not too sure. And the superstar I'm using, I think it's Goten's or Kid Trunks'. I'm not too sure. But what it does is, if I remember correctly, like you guys saw at the start of the video, but what it does is when you use it, well, when you have it equipped, when you've got max stamina, I believe it increases your speed. I think, I'm not too sure. I think it is, yeah. But I just went for it because 2 reasons. Firstly, I don't think I've used it before, and secondly, that kind of like fits the theme of like synergy and like I don't know, like like using potential unleash or something like that. I don't know. Just an interesting Super Soul. Go for Super Saiyan 3 there. I perfectly blocked it. Very nice. Like I thought for a second I wasn't going to, but broke his guard again, so I'm going to do a ton of damage on him now. Go for Super Key Explosion. Yeah, I mean, even though Burcol now isn't a key player, well, a key based player, like that still did quite an okay amount of damage. I mean, again, like given what he is, like his stats and like his key, it's not the most efficient, but it did an okay amount. He did break my guard there. I can't do anything right now. I mean, the benefit to having like a move that only has like a bit of stamina is that your stamina will recover quite fast. And looking back, I wish I went for the Super Saiyan Rose Goku Super Soul, so that way if my guard's been broken, it'll recover faster. And like I don't think it activates if you go for a manual stamina reset. I think your opponent has to break your guard with a either like a by breaking your guard or going for a stamina break. I think, I'm not too sure. Like, I think if you go for like an evasive then dash to try and reset your stamina, I don't think it works. But from there, I went for that pose there. I went for Reverse Launch and that finished. Like, I've gone to the second to last fight in this video. This guy is running Body Change. So I was thinking, is this going to be another My Hope Will Never Die video? But given this fight's in a moveset video, the answer is no. So yeah, he's running Body Change and Divine Lasso. He's only got like 4 bars of key. Like I've made him use a lot of his stamina. Like he's just spamming Step Vanishing to try and storm out, I guess. I mean, it's like 15 minutes long. Like good luck with that. But yeah, he does go for Body Change, and he goes for it, and I go for Potential Unleashed, and I just thought this fight and the next fight was quite funny. Look, I don't give this guy a rematch, but I just think that this fight and the next fight is quite funny with like what happens. So he goes for it in the moment, I believe, and I do go for Potential Unleashed. He uses evasive there, don't know why. I'm trying to perfect block there. Yeah, it's not going so well. I vanished there because I don't really have like low stamina. Because if he goes for stamina break, he goes like to, I think he might go for third Divine Retribution, I'm not too sure. But you know, regardless of his playstyle, if he somehow gets me on lost stamina, then goes for a stamina break, then body change, yeah, that would suck really bad. So here he goes for body change. I wait a second and go for potential leashed. I wasn't too sure that actually would have granted me invincibility frames, like made me, you know, immune to body change. So I'm glad he did. Maybe a stupid thing to do on my end because I wasn't too sure if he would or not. He goes for body change again there, like that's not going to hit me, it's just not. He goes for it again in the second, I believe, like he, you know, he's using maximum charge like of course he is. I was thinking, well, I could go for Spirit Ball or maybe my evasive, so he goes for it again, I'll go for the Harmony Dash, breaks his guard, yeah, that broke his guard. I think I might go for, oh no, I'll go for the the swing kick, hyper movement, just to demonstrate that, like, well, it's not a glitch like that, I guess, like, you know, little features, whatever, I don't know. So it's a final fight for this video. Oh boy, okay, so he's running Serious Bomb and the normal Supernova. He's level 81. So I perfect block there. Yeah, I know when someone's going to vanish. The connection was like really good against, you know, against this guy for me, so that's great. Yeah, I'll get the vanish off there. But so I made him vanish and I got to predict right, but it just didn't hit him. But I did get a perfect block off, and yeah, if you've not noticed, I've almost defeated him already and he's not touched me. Yeah, I was kind of expecting, well, yeah, I was expecting for his stamina to recover before he did then, hence why I went fully back here after I, you know, sent him flying. He goes for instant transmission as I go for the Psycho launcher, reverse launcher, that meme. He went for the Supernova there, the cool Supernova, what it's called. No, the normal Supernova rather. And I went for hyper movement because I didn't want, well, I wanted to try and beat him without taking any damage, and I did, so I just got perfect. Speaking this footage up because he disconnects, like he rage quits. I don't really blame him to be honest, but whatever. So thank you guys for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and with that being said, I will see you next time.